Welcome to The Unlikely Show. This is Season 2, Faults Within and Foes Without. Episode 4, Tall, Green, and Loathsome. Last time on The Unlikely Show. And now, Season 2, Episode 4.
Part 1, Snufflefungus. Snufflefungus was elated to be back home again. It had been just over a week since Johnny John Johnson interrupted their recording of the Malex Minute and infected Linus. Malex's house had been fumigated for malevolent entities and it was finally safe to return home. Snuffy was so excited to be home, the first thing he did was hop through the entire house, greeting every room as he went. After he finished with that, he did it again, just for good measure. Now, though, his jubilation was starting to wear a bit thin. He was hungry and he needed to find Malex, who was probably in the living room.
I just don't see the problem. It's all about disruption. There's obviously a need for the service, otherwise people wouldn't be paying for it.
That's beside the point. It's about the principle of the thing.
Ahem.
Oh, sorry, Snuffy. Did you need something?
Yes, we are out of sticky wheats, my favorite breakfast cereal.
Yeah, I haven't been to the grocery store yet. I'll put sticky wheats on the list.
I don't see how principle has anything to do with it. Move fast and break things. That's my motto.
But what do you say to the people who get hurt?
Better luck next time. That's what. Listen, if you want to outlaw every single thing that hurts people, go right ahead. There will be no more cars, no more sports, no more lottery, no more booze, no more leaded gasoline.
Well, that one, actually, we did get rid of that one.
Ahem.
Yes, Snuffy?
We're also out of chocolatey chocolates.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'll put those on the list, too.
I'm just saying, you keep casting aspersions on my moral compass, but I think you're the one who's all confused, morally speaking.
You literally named your app Crime Dash. It's obviously crossing a line.
I mean, I'm not committing any crimes. I'm just facilitating an independent transaction between consenting adults. The crimes were going to happen anyway, so what's the harm? But I get your point. I'll shut it down.
Thank you. Just from now on, no crimes.
No crimes.
Sorry, Snuffy, 1 second.
Malex went to the front door and opened it.
Hi, Malex.
Hey, Mara, come on in.
Thanks.
Mara stepped into the house and joined Malex in the living room. Snuffy noticed she was carrying a laptop bag, which was unusual for her.
Are you here to lecture me too? Just pile it on. Let's have a regular intervention, why don't we?
What is he talking about?
Nothing. He's just being defensive because I asked him to stop flirting with crime.
Ah, yes, a completely normal conversation.
Bah!
Ahem.
Sorry, Snuffy, what do you need?
I thought you should know. We have no more radium flakes.
Do you eat those?
They're my third favorite. A flavor explosion, a radiant gleam. Taste the sunrise, live the dream.
Okay, yep, I'll put those on the grocery list too. So, Mara, what's up?
Well, you're great with computers.
You could say that.
Can you help me with my email? Messages I want to see keep ending up in my spam folder for some reason.
Oh yeah, I can.
Now you've done it, Mara.
Somberly, knowingly, Malex nodded and stood up.
I keep spare motherboards on hand for occasions just like this. I'll go fetch some parts from my workshop and be right back.
But why? Couldn't you just take a look at my laptop?
Malex paused, walking away, and turned back, a grave expression etched across his face.
That's hardly relevant now, wouldn't you say?
And with that, Malex vanished around the corner.
I'm confused.
You asked him for help with your email, so naturally he's going to build you a new email server.
Naturally! Just then, there was another knock at the door.
I'll get it.
Part 2, Mara. Even though she had no say in the matter, Mara wondered if she could somehow regret having a brother. How could Malex turn something as simple as email into something as complicated as a server? Linus had answered the door and was chatting with someone on the porch. Snuffy, were you expecting someone?
No, silly. I'm not pregnant.
She closed her eyes and shook her head. Determining to choose her battles, Mara turned toward the doorway and called to Linus. Who's at the door?
It's somebody from the fumigation company. I guess they left some equipment behind they need to collect.
That's weird.
Sure, I don't care. Come on in. Thank you for inviting me into your home.
Uh-oh.
The stranger pranced into the living room. Mara's eyes narrowed. The figure's voice was unfamiliar, yet reminded her of something she couldn't quite place her finger on. Its movement was viscerally alarming. She shuddered. The figure was, in fact, wearing the fumigation company uniform, but it was also wearing an oversized ski mask which obscured its entire head. And speaking of obscured, why couldn't she hear any thoughts from this strange person? She stepped in to take a closer look. Suddenly, far too late, Mara noticed, peeking out of the disguise, the unmistakable tail of one of the 9 riding squirrels.
Oh, now that I'm here, let me slip into something more comfortable.
In one practiced motion, the stranger ripped off his clothes. Oh no! It's
a me, tall green riding squirrel. Well, shoot. And I let him in, too.
He was tall for a squirrel and wore a green hooded cape with nothing but his furry birthday suit underneath. He strutted over to the couch and draped himself across it, squirrel spreading in such a way as to make Mara wish she were blind.
Tell me, where is Malex? For I much desire to speak with him.
Hey folks, Alex Markley here with a brief interruption. As you know, this show would not be possible without the generous support of our patrons who love what we create and financially contribute to supporting the show. If you'd like to support the show, check out our Patreon page. Among other perks, supporters at the silver and gold levels get each episode ad-free and a week early. That link is in the show notes /description. And back to the episode. Part 3, Malex. Malex walked into his living room and startled, nearly dropping an armload of computer parts. What in the world? What is Tall Green Riding Squirrel doing here?
That's my bad. He tricked me into letting him in.
I think we must have forgotten to re-enable the security system after the fumigation team left.
What do you want from us, Tall Green Riding Squirrel? Malex felt so tired. He set down the parts he'd collected and positioned himself on a couch across the room from the intruder.
What makes you think I want something from you, beloved friends?
Call it a hunch.
Look, Little Red Riding Squirrel already visited, and he told us...
Ha! What makes you think I care what Little Red Riding Squirrel said?
You don't?
Aren't you brothers or, related somehow?
Little Red Riding Squirrel and I aren't on speaking terms right now. Oh, drama? Do tell. And I don't need him.
Nobody said that you did.
I'm better off without him. And I'm smarter and more handsome than he is anyway.
I just can't. Malex rubbed his eyes. His head was starting to hurt.
Anyway, what did Little Red Riding Squirrel say? I simply must know.
He told us a storm was coming for us.
Of course he did. That pathetic fool. He's always meddling in the affairs of mortals. And you're not meddling? I am. But only because I want to. It's not because I'm trying to get back at Little Red Riding Squirrel.
Reading between the lines here, you're meddling because you're jealous of Little Red Riding Squirrel.
He's just so full of himself and smug and handsome, and I hate him. Hate.
There, Tall Green Riding Squirrel.
Did Little Red Riding Squirrel give you a quest to complete?
He did, actually. I refused.
Oh, how delicious. I imagine that was very frustrating for him. You see, Little Red Riding Squirrel thinks he can avert the coming storm. But what he doesn't realize is that we...
Tall Green Riding Squirrel's eyes went wide, and he clapped a paw over his mouth.
We?
Oh, I get it. Tall Green Riding Squirrel is mad at Little Red Riding Squirrel, so he's defected to join Little Red Riding Squirrel's enemies, which, according to Little Red Riding Squirrel's enigmatic warning, are also our enemies.
Toxic and alarming. Well, never mind. You can't stop us, so it doesn't matter if you know.
This is all very dramatic, but I have a server to build. Can you please leave and commit your manifold indecencies somewhere else?
Not so fast. I'm not leaving until I get what I came here for.
And what is that exactly?
Could you kindly tell me where I can find evil Snufflefungus?
Evil what?
Evil Snuffy. He's my evil twin brother. He's also a Snufflefungus, but he's evil, and he has a goatee.
Snuffy, the entire time we've been friends, you never once mentioned you have a brother?
But you never told me you had a brother either.
If anyone is wondering, I don't have a brother. No, sir. Our writers wouldn't play that card 3 times.
Anyway, I don't really like talking about evil Snuffy. He's, evil.
Which begs the question, what do you want with him? Malex narrowed his eyes at Tall Green Riding Squirrel.
Oh, nothing. He's just very, very, very important for my evil plans.
We haven't seen Evil Snuffy in years. I honestly have no idea where he is. Do you, Snuffy?
Nope, I have no idea.
We'll be sure to send him your way as soon as we never see him again.
Excellent.
Okay, that's enough, Tall Green Riding Squirrel. You can get out now.
Just remember, tell Evil Snuffy I was looking for him, and don't ask him about it. Okay, goodbye, goodbye.
Tall Green Riding Squirrel stood up and danced out of the house, waving, bowing, and chortling as he went.
Those encounters with the riding squirrels always leave me feeling like I've just woken up from a bad dream. It would be ominous and dreadful if it wasn't so absurd.
Trust me, it can be both ominous and absurd at the same time.
I'll go ahead and reset the security system.
Yeah, please do.
Ahem.
Yes, Snufflefungus.
I think we have no more breakfast food of any kind, and I am hungry for breakfast.
Well, I guess there's only one thing for it. Let's go get pancakes!
Pancakes?
Pancakes!
Come on, Mara, let's get pancakes.
But what about... I guess my email can...
Pancakes.
Oh, never mind.
Now. Pancakes! Pancakes!
What do we want?
Pancakes!
When do we want them?
Now!
The end. Thanks for watching this episode of The Unlikely Show, a production of Markley Bros Entertainment. If you'd prefer to listen to the show, you can find the podcast version on the web at unlikely.show, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you're enjoying the show, share it with a friend. And once you've done that, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and let us know what you think in the comments below. This really helps our show reach more people and makes a big difference in the long-term sustainability of our production. That's it. God bless and have a great day. Hey everybody, bloopers in just 1 second, but first, a shout out to our gold level patrons this week, Flying Dutchman 67 and the Spaghettis. Thank you folks so much for believing in us and for helping to keep the lights on. All right, bloopers, which begs the question, what do you want with it? Whoa, no! Oh, there's pieces of him all over the floor!
It would be ominous and dreadful if it wasn't so absurd.
Make this one just a little bit more thoughtful.
No.
Well, never mind then.